Hi, I'm Lynette Xanders, Wild Alchemy. I am a qualitative researcher, a brand strategist, a facilitator, a cultural recalibrator, and an author. I have worked with some of the biggest and best brands and agencies in the world. I have found some common ills and best practices from them, and I want to share them with you. Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite prioritization frameworks. It's called Lions, Horses, and Dogs. I have to thank Nike for it. They gave it to me with permission. And I know people get a little twisted about, oh, I don't like calling people dogs. But it works in the framework, and I'm not about to fight with them about it, so bear with me. It's a pretty easy framework, but you can use it on your customers. So I'll talk to you about how to prioritize customers this way and what to do with it. You can prioritize your products. You can prioritize your types of work. And on an individual level, it's almost like, where do you get your biggest bang for your buck? I was just reading a book, Eat the Frog, and you have to know what the 20% is that's going to result in 80% of your impact. So those are lions. Lions are people, products, types of work that make up 80% of your revenues. Usually it says 20%, 80-20. 20% that makes up 80% of your revenues. It could also be where you have the most love, where you love the people, you love the work. And it could be where you get marquee value. So could be things that are out in the world that are impressive, that get people to take notice and bring visibility to your brand. So lions are the 20% that make up 80% of money, love, marquee. Horses are opportunities. This is purgatory. They don't stay in here long. So they're not quite a lion, but I'm not sure if they could be. So horses are, you have to set specific strategies to see if that horse is going to turn into a lion or if it's going to fall down into a dog category. So they're opportunities. They're in purgatory or on probation, as I like to say. And dogs are, people, products, types of work that do not make you a lot of money. They are not things that you love to work with or work on. And they're not going to get a lot of attention out in the world. They don't have marquee value. The rule of thumb is you feed your lions. You make sure that they are wildly happy. You ride your horses. You set up strategies to see how they're going to net out, and you quiet your dogs. And the reason I say quiet is the dogs tend to be the squeaky wheels. They tend to want to suck up your time and energy. They tend to have all the drama. And that's people, and also some products where, you're trying to lift them, you're trying to elevate them, and it's not happening. Quieting your dogs is a muscle. It's an attention muscle. So the best advice, if you've ever skied in the trees, if you've ever driven a boat, if you've ever ridden a motorcycle, you have a little bit of this muscle where you don't focus on the problem or the squeaky wheel. Because if you say, don't hit the rock, don't hit the rock, don't hit the rock, you're going to hit the rock. Or don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Your brain only hears tree, 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 tree. So you have to train yourself to look at spaces. If I'm skiing trees, space, space, space. If I only see spaces, I only hit spaces or find the spaces. Kayakers don't point at the obstacle, they point at safe passage. This is basically the concept, is focus on where you want to go, not the squeaky wheel in front of you. Your lions are going to tend to be really quiet. They are slowly, quietly going about their business, making you all the money. Take them to lunch. Focus on them. Put all of your energy into your lions. And then you've got some left over, you can work on your horses. So losing your dogs or quieting your dogs, there is a rule of thought that is like, get rid of your dogs. And there was an agency in San Francisco years ago who kind of put their clients into 3 buckets, and they fired all of their dogs without replacing them. And they made 25% more money because the dogs are pulling everybody down. They're taking up all their time and energy. They're creating churn. People don't want to work on them, so they leave the agency. And we try and baby them because they're squeaky wheels in. And that's what we do. This concept, this framework works in research, and a lot of my videos are on research because I think it's very important for companies to do the right kind of research. If we are trying to figure out who to go talk to in qualitative, I believe in talking to your lions first. And clients will say, well, we already have them. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't have them forever. And if you find out why they love you and you radiate that out like a lighthouse, thank you, Adam Morgan, you will find other like-minded people. So we talk to the people we want more of. We want more lions, and we're going to find out what makes them tick, what's going to make them happy. We innovate from the lions because we already have them and they already love us and they're already spending money. And you can get more business from your lions. It's the fastest, easiest way to grow your business. Horses, specific strategies. Yes, we can do research around them, but I wouldn't do it in a vacuum. If they conflict with your lions, you're going to have a problem. So you find out what turns a horse into a lion. How do you get them on board? And that is an unlock that will serve you well. I spend no time talking to competitors, customers who don't have an interest in my brand's customers. It's just too expensive. It's too hard. I'm going to be chasing them. I just don't care. I'd rather start from an area of strength. So always follow the love and the money, and you will never go far wrong. So I hope this framework helped. It's one of the things that most of my clients say was just the easiest, fastest unlock for them that they had. Again, thank you, Nike. If you want more, I have courses, I have videos, and I'm happy to do this kind of work for you. So if you guys want to talk about it, or if you have a need for this in your company, hit me up and find me at wildalchemy.com.